Alright, here we are with our PWC Season 2 Doubles Draft. I'm so excited because they invited me back to go ahead and participate after this fun season I did last season where I got some recordings out of it. And this is going to be a fun season again because this time we are doing everything Reg HVGC. So we drafted a list of 12 mods and separate tier listings to go ahead and do for doubles VGC content. We're doing a best of three close team sheet 4v4, and we'll be trying to do our best in the best of three situation. So for my team, we see I got the Ursaluna Blood Moon, the Amoonguss, the Oranguru, mainly things to go ahead and get a really good Trick Room core going, as well as I got some other tricks up my sleeve. I brought the Belly Bolt back from last season. I did go with a slightly faster mode, also with Cloister, as well as trying to go ahead and try out new things such as playing with Rapska in the BUC, and also having some nice supports in like Stunjunner and Charjabug. So this week we're up against Fidel, the Lowlands Snorlax, which is the only person who beat me in the main season last season. So Fidel is running a very fun team that looks like it's going to be focused around healing his main hitters with that Comfy and Sinistra synergy where he can try to get a weakness policy off on that Dragonite. We can see that he has stuff like the Milotic, the Electivire. The Electivire can do some redirection or do some good damage. Sodium Typhlosion, Corviknight, Espathra, some really interesting picks to go down to his lower tiers that I'm wondering how he's going to incorporate it into this team. But I'm really looking forward into facing off against that core that he's made with that Dragonite, Comfy, and Sinistra. So, with that already said, let's go ahead and see what we're running today. So today, I decided to go ahead and run a team more focused on the Trick Room core, but also something to give me a little bit of switch up in case something doesn't go right. So, first things first, we already know we're going to run the Blood Moon Ursaluna, our main damage output for this season. It was my first pick because I am more terrified of Blood Moon Ursaluna than actually picking it and using it, so I'm not going against it. So we're just running Protect, Hyper Voice, Earth Power, and Blood Moon on here with a Life Orb. My Oranguru, which back in regulation, I think it was D or C, I ran Oranguru and Blood Moon, in which I used the Instruct, Trick Room, Terra Blast, Psychic idea before. It worked fairly well, so I'm glad to bring this back into my tech again. Inner Focus and Mental Herb just to make sure I get that safe Trick Room up, and it's really more of a complete defensive tank at that point. Magmar, a nice redirect. I'm going to be running Flame Body on it so I can slow down that Dragonite if I can get a good, nice little burn on it. Otherwise, I do have the Will-O-Wisp, the Heat Wave, the Clear Smog, and the Follow Me to go ahead and have full support on this Magmar and try to get a little bit of chip damage off on opponents as well. Cloister. We're going to run the Stellar type Cloister, running the Skill Link with the White Herb. It's going to be running Shell Smash, Rock Blast, Icicle Sphere, Razor Shell. Straight offense, straight out the gate. We're going to try to knock out as many things as possible if we're using this. Charjabug, which is one of my favorite things that I ran back inside Charlotte Regional before, that I honestly didn't feel like I did the best thing because I changed some Terra types on the wrong mons. But Terra Dragon with String Shot, Electro Web, Dragobug, and Lunge, it gives a nice support set that gives that battery to boost up the special attacks that are coming from the Blood Moon, but also has that Lunge and Struggle Bug to lower the offensive, and Electro Web to go ahead and make sure that everything gets slowed down if String Shot is not an option if I get haunted or something like that. And finally, we have our Scrafty, which is going to be using Intimidate to slow down those mons a little bit more. And we're going to be running Detect, Brick Break, Iron Head, and I don't know why Takedown's on there. I will go ahead and change that, but I don't know how Takedown got on there. I'll figure that out in a minute. But Brick Break, Iron Head, running Hair Steel is going ahead and really, it's supposed to be Fake Out. That's what it is. I'm trying to be bulky with it as much as possible. It was either going to be that or Sword Stance. Probably Sword Stance because I have the Magmar. Okay, well, we are going to go ahead and go with that and figure out where we go after that inside the battle. And we are back, and we see that I changed the charger bug out for the Conqueror because I'm stupid and don't realize that I cannot use 2 Eviolites in DGC because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing right now. Granted, I'm half sick, so I don't know what I'm doing half the time anymore. But, alright, we're gonna go ahead and lead straight Trick Room mode, probably. That seems like the best move. Yeah, if we leave straight Trick Room mode and then follow up with Intimidate user, land back, I think we can get a double Blood Moon off and really put in some good offensive pressure and make him switch up his game plans for game 2. I didn't see any of the supports that I expected to see, so this is really good for me. Only thing I'm worried about now, I guess, would be a wide guard from Hitmonchan. Does it get wide guard? That's the real question. But anyway, let's get this started. Electric Iron type. So our first move is always protecting Trick Room here. I mean, Typhlosion may get a knockout. He's going to try to taunt me though. But this is why we train the Rangaroo to be as bulky as possible. Okay. So next time we know. Alright, next time we know. Don't try to play the obvious Trick Room. We can understand one knockoff after that. Alright, so we are behind officially now. I think we just Hyper Voice here. Hyper Voice. And we Will-O-Wisp onto the Electivire. A really bad run to start with. But game 2 is an easy comeback. Okay. Let's see. Does he do the same thing again? That actually has to be Specs Typhlosion at this point, because there's no way that it did that much naturally. I'll give up placement here. Because I sent the thing to that spot. Everything has knockoff. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I lost this one because everything has knockoff. Which really is hard to get around. It's so much harder when you're playing closed team sheets compared to open team sheets because you don't know what's going to happen next. Oh well. Can't complain about something that is unavoidable. I mean, best case scenario, I do pick up a KO. But again, I don't think PB on this first one as properly. I think this was my one from my other save file. And that little chunk will do it. Alright, well, starting off the week with a loss is not the most ideal thing, but it's gonna happen.